Hey, more shadow magic. Was there something else over there? There's like a wall of... Nope. Wait. Yes. No. It looks like I can climb up, but I can't. Okay. Oh no!
You know, we were initially panicking about, oh, we're gonna run out of things to talk about. But I think this game just continues to surprise in how bad it can be.
I don't know, I've had nothing to say for like the past 20 minutes. I've just been watching in horror. I haven't even been playing Dark Souls. I've been too entranced by how awful this is.
I had to rotate my my stick to move that, by the way.
Well, see, that's the thing, Grant. It's basically so bad that you want to not pay attention to it, but it still attracts your eyes. That is a step up from what we usually watch.
The change in controls for that really like takes me out of the experience, I should point out, because it's not something you'd see by watching. Whenever I'm pushing something, the controls go from like forward is move forward to do a thing that vaguely resembles this action you're already taking. So in that case, it was spin the stick around really slowly.
I'm serious. This game is making me tired.
Praise the sun!
I don't even mean in terms of like I'm tired of the game. I mean it is making
world
me
weary.
sleepy.
Oh, never mind that.
I better not go to sleep. I might dream of killing somebody.
I already am gonna kill somebody.
Victor is somebody involved in the development of this game if you want to do that.
He's gonna like Jack the Ripper. Which Jack? That's up to you.
Just
Let her rip!
I was gonna say that.
Haha!
What the hell, Kojima? Surprisingly topical, given who wrote this game.
I still don't believe Kojima had something to do with this.
He wrote the Dark and the Terrible. Well, technically, the localization team is the one responsible for the Dark and the Terrible, but he's the one that wrote like the core concepts behind everything.
So he's still the one to blame.
Yeah, he's still the one that went for the actual story. It's just that the translators are the ones that decided to pick weird language issues to make this sound like Hansel and Gretel, demon slayers. I mean vampire slayers. I mean witch slayers.
It was one of those.
It was witches in the end, but not that you'd be able to tell.
Only a warg could climb a wall like
okay,
this.
there's the good kind of anachronism stew. Like, you have the Samurai Champloo anachronism stew, and then there's the Hansel and Gretel anachronism stew, where it seems like the people writing it didn't know any better.
Or you have certain shows that seem to do it for the fuck of it.
This game makes me really wish that there was like a Castlevania game that wasn't handheld, that continued on like the Soma Alucard thing, or didn't even have to be Soma. It could just been like something with Alucard.
Those were the best Castlevania characters.
Yeah, those were. Alucard and Soma were the coolest Castlevania characters. Don't even fucking every single one of the 8-bit dudes, no one cares.
They didn't have any personality because they weren't written, but that would still work. It's just, I just mean, in terms of characters in Castlevania games, they've gotten pretty much progressively worse. I mean, I think Shinoa from Order of Ecclesia wasn't too bad, but the Dark Days were definitely Portrait of Ruin, and their Charlotte and not Belmont guy, what was his name, Matthew?
No,
God.
It wasn't Matthew.
Jonathan, yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Morris.
Not cool.
I just remember apparently there's a lot of them yelling each other's names because you played at them at the same time or some weird shit like that.
Whenever you swapped them, they would yell at the other's name.
I wish you guys had played. I wish at least one of you had PlayStation 3, because there's a game.
I have one.
Why the fuck? What? Do you ever play it?
Play the Sky at D2 on it.
Yeah, because there's a game, Castlevania Harmony of Despair, that has all of the best Castlevania characters on it, and it's really fun.
I'll pick it up eventually, but I'm going through some Also, that's not where you're supposed to go.
You must find 3 fairies to open this door. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I'll head back and maybe another Warg will spawn.
What's your PSN, Howie?
Same as always.
Oh.
Ah!
Well, no, the problem that I was going to bring up was, instead of this only a Warg can make this wall jump, how about just giving me an ability that I earned through the game that lets me climb up walls?
I think telling me only a Warg can make that jump makes it even more insulting to my intelligence.
Only a Warg can make that. It's
Like, if I
Like,
can't
oh,
figure it
yeah,
out
you
without you
can't
straight up
fucking-
telling me, why are
Yeah.
you telling me? Like, why is it a thing in the first place?
Because apparently you're a fucking dumbass.
But
That's
they
why
know
you
I
have
get
the-
completely lost without it, which is not, it's really not excusing the bad game design, it's just sort of papering over it.
I just really fucking hate this game.
I'm goddamn impressed with how bad it is.
There was a way for you to run in a Warg, what was it?
Hold B?
I've tried that.
Like,
Charge up the dash. A is a quick jump. B
Hold
is not
down
a
one
run.
of the triggers?
Y is a slash. A is still a jump.
One of the triggers, maybe?
Nope, triggers don't work. He stops moving if I do that. Whatever.
Triggers?
Actually, you know, maybe Wargs can't
In
dash
the
at all.
6?
Hey, I kept the Warg. Cool. Oh. I somehow doubt I could use that on a Warg. Come on, doggy.
I hate this game.
Oh my god.
You
put me in a tower with a Warg.
Like, no, get, like, just post. Have a fucking quote of just a counter of how many times you said we hate this game.
Get a running start.
Oh, now you have to run.
Okay, so Wargs can run. It's just it's triggered by an arcane device beyond my comprehension. Double tap. It's double tap. On the other hand, this is kind of fun. Warg Warriors.
Now they let you fight on it. And then you're gonna have to kill it right after this.
Yep.
You've had your 5 seconds of fun, now it's back to tedium land.
Of Warg life. Wait, why was that? Why was that?
I would have laughed if you ended up dying, jumping off of it.
Just right off the edge.
Are you serious?
Wow.
How are you gonna fail that? What happens? You just, oops, I got Butterfingers! Woohoo!
Just let's go. Nah.
I should have failed that just to see what would happen.
I wasn't.
Too late now.
Oh god.
Ow.
No, there was definitely
Ow.
a guy here. Where was the guy? He was right here.
It was the other
I'm
side.
gonna do something
Other
constructive with my time and just start deleting games off my PS3.
Other side, right there. To your right, not there. Go back. Yeah, there you go. Does he have a scroll?
Oh,
Is it time?
No, it was
No.
another Shadow Gem. Kind of happy about that.
Man. Don't tell me you're gonna have to go get
That
a
got
ward.
scary. That got really scary really quick.
I'm glad that our solution is to trap fairies indoors to get them to open them. Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think I had more fun playing Dead Island than watching this. And I think I would hold the same opinion even if I were playing this. It's just... It's inspired in the one good place, and that's art style. Everything else is derivative of older games that have done it better. And that's my, like, blistering view of this.
Okay, and oh no. Magic is required to activate this rune. Okay, well then fire. Yep. It's not gonna be 2 in a row, is it? Dang. Here. Okay.
gotta do it in the right order.
Wow, that was a puzzle. Puzzle solved. You're awesome.
Totally should have paid the price.
I'm sorry. This was like the first puzzle in Hocus Pocus, so I'm not feeling it. Am I gonna go?
Pocus really loved its freaking levers, didn't it?
Oh wow.
Oh, that felt iffy. That felt far iffier than I would allow for this game.
What was the other game? Was it Twinsin that was like that? Where we were all like, oh no. Fairies.
Yeah, things getting real iffy here.
Picked up a fairy, you still need 2 more. Alright, is that a scroll? That's a scroll. Oh, it's a hint scroll, never mind. What the hell? That was the easiest hint ever. It basically straight up told you the combination. It's funny because the puzzles get harder as the game goes on. And they get hard. I was quite appreciative of that,
Now,
actually.
do they get hard like you have to think about it, or hard as in tedium, retardedness?
Like you have to think about it hard. Like, there's a puzzle that had involved, like, star signs and stuff, and I felt like I was playing Myst for a second, and I was like, oh.
I'm still convinced at least half the puzzles will fall into the latter department of hard.
Oh, I don't
in
doubt it,
terms
but
of
there are some good puzzles in this
tedious.
game. The music box one was cool, too. You actually go inside the music box.
Rossi, in any other game that would get me a little hyped up, but not in this one.
How do I change my... No, actually, it's a good question. How do I change my various uses of fairies in Shadow? That's not a fairy thing. Huh. Yeah. Okay.
Pick up that stick.
No!
Well,
No!
Now you gotta fell it. Now you gotta fell it. Oh! Oh! Really?
Hey guy, what's up?
Just throw some daggers at him. What? 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 What?
Wait.
He really likes just waiting around for you, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he knows he's gonna get comboed, but...
I'm sorry, what? Did this turn into Dark Souls PvP?
Except that doesn't have Quicktime events, which are so annoying. Oh, on the subject of Quicktime events, I said I was going to talk about Thief. Thief's Quicktime events for opening windows is the most frustrating thing ever, because it requires you to mash a button on the keyboard to get a window open, which is actually a loading screen. So, for the whole loading duration, you've got to be there smashing a button.
Can you fail this just once? I really want to see it.
I
Too
can.
late.
No, wait, I can take the lever out. That means there's more. I'll fail it next.
I want to see the Butterfingers aspect. Oh god.
Butterfingers.
Implications.
What's gonna happen? Are you gonna stab yourself in the face and die?
Hang on,
He
hang
just-
on.
Just succeeded.
Jumps off the cliff, kills himself.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh my god.
No. Serious?
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, that wasn't even intentional.
Wow. Wow.
I'm surprised it doesn't, like, spin back up, hit him in the chin, he takes health
God
damage.
damn it.
Because you know that would happen.
You just keep screwing it up. Can't you get anything right, Gabriel?
What is that out there? Oh, okay.
Lemon grenade.
This level probably has a bunch of secrets it's just gonna piss me off to no end trying to find. Because they're just like, you didn't see this glowing orb thing way off in the background.
Well, there was the one that was obvious that you just skipped.
Can I go right? Nope.
But see, the problem I have is that half these secrets are gated off by you need fucking new stuff that you'll get later in the game to get to these.
Well, but the thing is, that's how normally Metroidvania works. The thing with that is, in Metroidvania
no,
games where you can't go somewhere, it's immediately obvious because you don't have the powers to do that, and you go back through the area anyway to unlock new paths. You'll be heading through there.
Okay.
Oh, go on.
Okay. The thing is, with games like, say, Metroidvanias and all that, is that they do that to encourage exploration, and it really does just add to the idea of I'm getting more powerful or more versatile because I have these abilities. Here, it is just literally gated off because they want to have replay value. Whereas in a Metroidvania game, getting power-ups and new abilities is a key of progressing through the game.
Yeah, in this, they just hold the power-ups off because you don't have a thing you can't possibly have yet, so you'll play the level again.
No, they hold them off to increase replayability, because otherwise, if you didn't care about this shit, you'll go straight from beginning to end.
Clearly somebody looked at a previous Castlevania game and went, yeah, that's part of a Castlevania game, let's put it in this one.
But they didn't figure out why it was in that one, which is a problem with a lot of these games.
Well, it's not even the same mechanic anymore. The whole point of other Castlevania was that you're going through there anyway, because exploring is how you progress. There's entirely new areas, and it's not a linear progression. But in this game is absolutely a strictly linear progression through the levels. Occasionally they branch, but those just go down different linear paths. There's not, like, open areas.
If they wanted to be cool, they could have made it so that you end up going to areas like this through a hub area, and I'm describing Dark Souls now.
There kind of is a hub, but even still, I mean, like, it's still super linear. It's like a spider web minus the interconnecting threads. You start at a central hub, then you go out, and then you come back to the hub, but once you've gone out... Oh, God! Once you go out, there's no way but to just follow another one of the paths. So it's technically still just linear, but you get to choose which linear path sometimes. Wait a minute.
Well, just look at how much of this crap is just busy work. That's the real problem. This game is busy work to a T.
That better not just be a normal scroll. Oh, good.
It doesn't seem all that fun to play, just watching it.
Well, he said before that he likes the combat.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can see why I like the combat.
And I put it to you like this: have you played Bayonetta?
Well, no, because I don't have a Wii. I guess I have an Xbox now.
The original Bayonetta was on Xbox 360 and PS3. Go play that, and then come back to this and say,
I mean, I've played Metal Gear Rising, and I certainly don't miss the blocking mechanic from that.
Well, the blocking mechanic from that was exploitable as hell, but they do stuff in later games to kind of alleviate that. Well, later, I shouldn't say games, but later modes to alleviate it.
But
same with
I played Devil May Cry.
Like, say, Bayonetta's thing is a witch time thing, where if you evade, you will go into a slow-mo time. The hardest difficulty, they disable that entirely. The only time you can invoke
so it's focus from Thief.
Hmm?
It's focus from Thief, then.
Yes.
Oh my God!
But basically, every time you can only get a parry ability.
Did they just break the thing?
Yeah, I know I have to climb up that thing.
I swear you were just doing this mission.
You might as well just get like a clap counter going, like 10 different goddamn counters of just time in this game.
The statistics running along the bottom of the screen. Time side. People gone to washroom during gameplay. Tacos
People have gotten up during gameplay. Times Azalius has started clapping and cheer.
Am I playing Assassin's Creed? Come on, guys, attack me!
It's like your AI goes off for a second.
I think it's supposed to be reactive.
Also, can I say these enemies are hella dull and how they do
Yeah,
things?
these guys they're the basic enemies. I fought them at the beginning of the game.
Just throw some daggers at them so we can get rid of them.
Yeah. Yeah, die. This takes so goddamn long.
Yeah, just throw daggers at them.
I'm
Waste their
not sure if
time.
they'll die post dagger like that, but okay.
Don't even do it for that. Just do it so you can do the stupid QTE fast.
Do it for the vine.
Dip, dip, dip.
Do it for the vine.
I mean, look at it like this. We've been recording for going on 2 hours now.
Do it for the vine.
I mean, at this point, we're not even, like, bored of the game so much as just tired of it. Shit!
You missed with your last dagger.
Oh, just guess what? You're going to have to fight these 3 Lycans who fucking surprise strike your ass.
Well, they
That's fun.
destroyed the thing. Why?
At least in Dark Souls, if you're gonna get ambushed, it's usually by some enemy you stupidly left behind you.
Or which was lurking above you in some place you could have seen. I felt really, really smart finding those, honestly. It was a great feeling, like, sneaking up and being like, and turning around and seeing an enemy lurking at a cubbyhole right behind you, waiting for you to walk forward so they can jump on your head, and you go, nope! Oh boy, time for more flea men. Well, not flea men. Fairies, I guess. No, should I do a different one for those? They didn't seem obvious enough.
Just do fairies. Just do it for like every episode. You have to censor it. It'll be a different censor.
Oh my god, there's so many gems! Honestly, I think that was probably the first one I found on the way in.
Weapon upgrade. Fairy not found.
Light fairies. Oh yeah, fairies become suicide bombers if you turn them into light magic stuff.
Yeah, you need to show them that.
I think the game's gonna
I'm
make me do
glad
it.
we.
Okay, so you force the fairies through the power of all that is good to murder themselves in a holy explosion.
Meanwhile, I remember, I swear to God, in Symphony of the Night, the fairy would do helpful shit for you, like kill you or tell you, alert you to secrets.
Yeah.
Also, the
they?
fairy was a little demon with a spear.
No, there's actually a fairy too.
Oh.
And she would, like, if you stood still, stand on your shoulder, and then if you moved too fast, she'd fall down.
Yeah, she would land on your shoulder. It was pretty fucking cute looking. God, I hate saying cute.
Warg Warriors! Da-da-da-da-da.